Hello, and welcome to another edition of Medigap TV. In this episode, we will be discussing Medicare supplements for the state of Wisconsin. They're different than the rest of the United States, and if you're aging into Medicare, you need to know how. I'm Lauren Marms, your host of Medicap TV and owner of Medicare Solutions Team. While we sell Medicare supplements across most of the United States, Wisconsin is our home, and we are experts in how the base and the riders work. If you've been looking in the 2017 Medicare and You Handbook, all you'll find is a brief sentence that Wisconsin and Massachusetts are standardized in a different way. In this video, we will explain how they're standardized in Wisconsin and go into detail of how the base and the riders work so that you can make an educated choice when choosing your Medicare supplement. If you have any specific questions, feel free to comment below, or you can call us at any time at 844-528-8688. Now I'm going to get my face off your screen and we'll dive in.
When you're starting Medicare, you should receive this book. It's the Medicare and You Handbook. It comes from CMS, who runs Medicare, and it's their official handbook. If you didn't receive it, you can go to our website, medigapinfo.net, go to the Medicare publications page, and you can look at it right there, or you can download it if you want right to your computer, and you'll have a copy. But you should receive a copy in the mail. They are trying to get everybody over to a digital copy, so they may be getting a little stingy with it. If you look under Medicare Supplements or Medigap policies, same thing, different terminology. On page 81 of this year's book, you'll see every Medigap policy must follow federal and state laws designed to protect you. They must be clearly identified as Medicare supplement insurance, and insurance companies can sell you only a standardized policy identified in most states by letters A, D, F through G, and K through N. Skip down a little bit. In Massachusetts, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, Medigap policies are standardized in a different way. That is all they state. They don't give how they're standardized. They don't give any explanation. That's it. Pretty confusing if you live in one of these three states. You go to the next page, page 82, and they'll show you these lettered plans. These are how Medicare supplements are standardized through the rest of the United States. Plan F, G, and N being the most popular. Here in Wisconsin, we do not follow the standardized letter designations for Medicare supplements like the rest of the country. Wisconsin has the base and 7 riders that can be attached to the base that will match the benefits of the lettered plans. And I'll go into more detail as we go. The base. The base covers inpatient hospital care, medical costs, and blood. Basically, the base covers the 20% that Medicare does not pay. Medicare only pays 80%. The base would cover the 20%. There's also deductibles with Medicare. If you haven't seen my parts of Medicare video or costs of Medicare video, please go to my channel, take a look at them, and all the different parts of Medicare and their costs will be outlined there. So you've got the base now, and your 20% is covered. These are the riders that can be attached. The medical Part A deductible, a Medicare 50% Part A deductible. Not all companies offer this. This is only offered by some companies. In fact, I've never sold a policy with it. They have an additional home health care rider, a Medicare Part B deductible rider, a Medicare Part B copayment or coinsurance rider, a Medicare Part B excess charge rider, and the foreign travel emergency rider. Now let's take a look at each individual riders and explain exactly what they do for you. First, the Part A deductible rider. This one you definitely want. The Part A deductible rider, just like the name says, covers the Part A deductible. That deductible for 2017 is $1,316 per period. This deductible actually resets after 90 days. So if you go into the hospital, you come out, and you don't go into the hospital for 90 days, this will reset and you would owe it again. This rider will cover that deductible 100%. Next is the Part B deductible rider. That is for your doctors. For 2017, that deductible is $183, and this is a per year annual deductible. The Part B deductible rider will cover the Part B deductible of $183 at 100%. The Part B excess charge. Part B excess charge, if your doctor agrees to accept Medicare but is not assigned by Medicare, he can charge you 15% additional charge above the cost of the service, known as a Medicare excess charge. Now, they can only charge you 15% above the Medicare approved amounts. This rider, the Medicare Part B excess, covers that. If you did not have this rider, you would be responsible for that extra 15%. If you have this rider, they pay it. The home health care rider. The home health care rider provides coverage for an aggregate of 365 visits per year, including those covered by Medicare. So you can get 365 visits total. This rider covers the ones that Medicare does not cover, but the ones that Medicare does cover are included in that total. The foreign travel emergency rider. Medicare itself does not have any foreign travel coverage. If you're sitting on a beach somewhere in Mexico and you fall out of your beach chair and need to go to the emergency room, you're going to pay it out of pocket unless you have this rider. And in reality, I do not like to sell a Medicare supplement without it. It comes to about a dollar or two a month. It's well worth it. After a deductible of not greater than $250, this rider covers at least 80% of expenses that are associated with emergency medical care received outside of the United States. This is only during the first 60 days of a trip, and it has a maximum of at least $50,000. Now, this rider I tend not to use, and you cannot use the Part B copayment or coinsurance rider with the Part B deductible rider. The Part B deductible rider would cover all of this. If you decided not to take the Part B copayment rider and you went with this, you would have the same benefits as a Plan N. This rider pays the Part B coinsurance subject to a copayment or coinsurance of no more than $20 per office visit. So if you had this rider, it would cover everything but a $20 office visit. For the ER, you would have a $50 emergency room visit. You will also pay your Part B deductible. Again, if you took this rider and did not take the Part B deductible rider, that would be a Plan N, and this you need to choose between one of the other, either the Part B deductible rider or this one. Again, this is the Medicare Part A deductible 50%. This rider is just as the name states. You'll pay 50% of the Part A deductible, and the Medicare Supplement will pay the other 50%. That deductible, again, is $1,316 for 2017. Not every company offers this, and to be honest, I have never sold one with it. To me, that Part A deductible is one of the main things you want to have covered. Now that we've went through all the riders and I've explained each one, we'll go through and I'll explain how you take the riders and the base and get the benefits equal to these lettered plans. Like I said earlier, F, G, and N are about the only three you need to worry about. This setup is the most popular in Wisconsin. Across the rest of the United States, I'm a firm believer in a Plan G or a Plan N, but we'll go over that in the next slide. For Wisconsin, this plan makes the most sense. Your base covers here your Part A deductible, Part B deductible, Part B excess, home health care, and your foreign travel. This should equal zero out-of-pocket cost for any Medicare-approved service. This is the highest priced, but it is also the most comprehensive coverage. The next plan would be a Plan G, and the reason this is the most popular across the nation and why I believe it's the biggest bang for your buck, everywhere except Wisconsin, this Part B deductible, which is $183 this year, on a Plan F, it would cost about $300 a year extra in premiums for them to pay $183 deductible. In Wisconsin, for some reason, the Part B deductible just about equals what it costs in premium to pay for it. So the previous slide, the Plan F equivalent is what I think is the best bang for your buck in Wisconsin, but anywhere else, if you did want a Plan G and wanted to save a few dollars on your monthly, this is what it would be. It would be your base Part A deductible rider. We get rid of the Part B deductible rider, Part B excess, home health care, foreign travel. So everything that the F had, minus the Part B deductible rider. This one would be lower in cost than the one on the previous slide with the full coverage. If you wanted a Plan N, this is the rest of the country, your base would cover these. Your Medicare Part B copayment and coinsurance would equal this. Your Part A deductible rider, and again, no Part B deductible rider and no Part B excess. This is one of the lowest cost Medicare supplements, and again, would save you on your monthly premium.
Thank you for watching our video on Medicare Supplements in Wisconsin. I hope you find it informative and it helps you as you age into Medicare. Remember, we're an independent agency. We carry over 20 Medicare supplement companies and we can help. Just call us at the number below, 844-528-8688, or if you'd like to call our local Wisconsin number, 920-545-4884. We'd be happy to help you, and there is never a fee for our services. If this video helped you in any way, please press the thumbs up button and give us a like, and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you will get updates as soon as the video is loaded. Over to the side of me, there are a couple other videos that I think you'll find very helpful. Once again, this is Lauren Marms with Medigap TV and Medicare Solutions team. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.